right, guys, we're going to go over this coach and how to use it. First of all, I want to go over the fuel. It takes regular unleaded fuel. The fuel tank is kind of hidden on this. It's right here. It says unleaded fuel, and then this little door opens up just like that. That's where you would fill it. Just remember, you can shut the door with it open, but don't drive away with it open. You don't want to break that off or anything like that. So just remember, once you're done fueling, close this up, and then go ahead and close the door, and you're good to go. Right here is the generator compartment. There is an exhaust right here, so don't put any of your gear next to that or anything. Those do get warm, so you wouldn't want to lean something up against it. You have some extra storage compartment here. This is also the exhaust for the heater. Just make sure that you don't lean your gear or anything against this as well. This is your power plug. This is where you would plug in at the park. There's a big extension cord. It plugs in here, and then the other end goes in plugs into the power at the park. So for water fill, there's two things you can do. You can hook into the park connection, which would be this guy, or you can go ahead and fill the tank. And to do that, all of the instructions are right here. So you would actually, there's a lever here, and if it's up, it'll fill the water tank. If it's down, it will go ahead and run the city water through the coach. Underneath here is your dump area. The dump valves are right here. There's two gray handles and one black handle. First of all, you would unscrew the cap. You'd put the sewer hose on and screw that on. And then you would pull the black handle, which is the black or sewage. The water would come out into the ground at the dump station through the hose, and then you would close that up, and then you would follow it up with those gray handles. That's kind of like the shower water, the sink water, and it kind of cleans out that hose for you. So this unit does have a ladder, but this is for maintenance purposes only. We do not want you on the roof for any reason or anything like that. This is just so we can service the air conditioning unit and things like that, but you shouldn't be on the roof during your trip at all. There's just a large storage compartment. Some gear is going to be in here, the sewer hose, the water hose, all that kind of stuff for you. You can put some of your own camping gear in there as well. There's some electrical outlets. Just remember, you do need to be plugged in at the park or running a generator to use the outlets on the coach. This is the hot water heater exhaust. So just make sure, this also says hot here, so make sure you don't lean gear against that or anything. There is an electric awning on this coach. Just remember, the awning is just for, it's just a sunshade. It's not for getting out of the weather or anything. If it's stormy or snowing or a lot of rain and wind, you want to close this guy up so it doesn't break on you. This right here is the compartment for the propane fill. If you're going to fill your own propane, you're going to go to any of the places where you purchase that, and just so you know, it's on the passenger side. You'll pull up so they can hook in and fill up your propane for you. Just so you know too, there is an exterior TV on this. You can open this up and hook in and watch a movie at night outside or something like that if you'd like. We're going to go on inside and take a look on how to operate things from the inside. All right, guys, we're going to go over how to operate the coach from the inside. Right down here is going to be basically the control center for this RV. Right here you have the battery disconnect switch. You do have the awning control right here. It's an electric awning. You have the patio light right there, and then you also have the interior lights right here. This right here is the control panel. It'll show you all your battery levels, your water tank levels, your black water, your gray water, and battery level. You just literally push the buttons here and they will light up to tell you where you're at. You have a water heater here, a water pump, and then this is the generator start and stop button. To prime it, you would hold it to the left here. It'll light up. Once it lights up blue, it's ready to go. Then you would go ahead and hold the on button down, and it'll go ahead and crank on the generator for you. There is a microwave on this unit and air conditioner. Just remember, anytime you're using major appliances like the microwave or generator or even the outlets, you do need the power going to the coach through the generator or plugged in at the park. There's a TV and a DVD player on this, so you guys can watch that in the evenings for videos and things like that. Right here is the refrigerator. To operate this, there's two ways to do it. You can operate it on auto or just straight gas mode. To turn it on, you would hit the left button here, and then if you want it to run on auto, which would automatically select like park power or gas if you're not plugged in at the park, you leave it in, and then if you want to run straight gas, you push the button and it comes out, and then it runs just on gas. How these work is they freeze the freezer box first, and then they use the cold air from the freezer to actually cool the fridge. The process takes about 4 to 6 hours to get cold from when you start it, and then you should be good for the weekend. If for any reason it stops working, you do want to turn it off, check your propane, and then go ahead and wait about 10 minutes and turn it back on. It'll reset and relight the pilot light for you. This unit has a heater, and the heater thermostat, or the control, is right here. To turn it on, you would click this button over, and then you control the temperature underneath with the temperature gauge. Okay, and then right behind me here is the bathroom. It is it's a nice size. Just remember, the only thing that goes down the tank is RV toilet paper. No Clorox wipes, no Lysol wipes, no female feminine products, just RV toilet paper. And then lastly, I'm going to go over a couple things here. There is a ladder right there. It hooks onto these 2 hooks. Please don't climb on the seat backs to jump up onto here, the kids. Just use the ladder. Also, you can go ahead and close this to make sure that any gear doesn't fall while you're driving. It kind of locks it up out of the way. There's 2 of these. Just like that. And then this will also make a bed. To do that, you just take the tabletop off. There are 2 smaller legs that we put behind the seat there. You put these guys in the ground, take the tabletop, put it on, and then you use the cushions from the back of the couch for the actual bed topping or mattress. Hope you guys enjoyed this little orientation, and we'll see you guys here shortly. Thanks.